Okay, it's day 2 of prepping for our flight. We are just north of LA. Yesterday I arrived, met up with JP, we started sorting through our stuff and managed to get an evening flight. First time we've been in the plane since we bought it. And yeah, we're almost there with our gear. We've really gone minimal. Literally, we're taking barely anything. I'm gonna put all my clothes in this little bag here, and then I'm gonna fit all my gear back in this bag, minus a few items which we're gonna store here for 3 months in LA whilst we're traveling. And I did want to try and start pinning out kind of the locations we're going to and drawing the route on the map, but I spoke to JP this morning and he's suggesting we wait another couple of days because we're still finalising the route and where we're going to be, and we're doing a bit of research, so we want to try and get it as accurate as possible, although I'm very aware that as we're flying we're going to have to make some changes, and you know, there's going to be a lot of last minute things happening. We're now heading down into LA and hopefully we can get everything we need. It's been a bit hard doing the logistics of like dropping packages off. I've been getting a lot of things dropped at our friend Alex and Marco's house, but they're not around right now, so I'm not sure exactly how we're going to get it. But yeah, hopefully we can get everything. We have our first packages. We managed to pick them up. What have we got there? We have
A7R.
an A7R2. Basically, me and JP are both going to be rolling with an A7S2 and an A7R2. And if you missed a couple of weeks ago, we did go to New York and we were contemplating getting a Sony FS5, but we decided against it just because it's complicated, it's not that much better quality, and it's just added weight, and we're both already used to using these cameras, so we're going to roll with these for the documentary. And then this is our kit bag, hopefully.
Yeah, it is, and it's surprisingly light. I thought it was going to be so heavy.
So you think this is the guy then?
Yeah, this is it.
Sweet.
Right, we just grabbed lunch and we just actually met up with my friend Cameron and his girlfriend Johnny, who are looking after my bus right now, and we got some really good advice about documentary making, because he's currently making a pretty big documentary, and now we are heading to this place to get all of our kind of safety gear and emergency like life raft and all that kind of stuff for the flight.
JP, talk us through what we're getting here, or what we're hoping to get here.
We're hoping to get some personal flotation devices, so just for individuals, although we already have 2, we need 2 more.
Life jackets, or the inflatey ones?
Yeah, but the inflatable ones. And then the big ones are the dry immersion suits, which are a legal requirement, but also a good idea. And then a full person life raft.
So obviously we're going to try and not ditch the plane in the ocean, but we need to be prepared if that does happen.
Like, it's not any more likely to happen over the ocean than it is over land, and it is very survivable if it happens over water, if you have all the right gear and you're prepared for it, and yeah, you just follow protocol. So that's what we're doing. We're preparing for the worst, but it's best to be prepared.
Yeah.
Not to be.
So don't panic too much. We're just taking the precautions.
So we could maybe get 2 more of those, or go with the yellow ones for the passengers.
Let's get this. Let's get this flare gun.
Well, we need one.
Yeah?
I'll tell you the list of stuff.
Sweet. Shall I get a little trolley or something? So we just chatted to the guys behind the counter, and they said to get the life raft that we need and the dry suits, it's special delivery from, like, they haven't got any on the West Coast in any of the stores, so we'd have to ship them in from Florida, and it would take way longer than we've got. So we need to come up with a backup plan. We're thinking, I don't know, see if we can track something down on the West Coast. If not, we technically don't need this stuff until we do ocean crossings, so we could pick them up on the East Coast of America when we fly there next week.
The thing that just annoys me is they don't allow us to try on the suits, and by the time we get there, it's gonna, like, we're not gonna have time to send stuff back if nothing fits. So we're gonna be, we have to get the right stuff and be really lucky with that, otherwise we're gonna be screwed.
This is one of the most essential things we need. This is like a beacon, an emergency beacon that will send out a signal if we do have some kind of emergency or crash landing, this will mean that we can actually get rescued. So is this like a satellite? It sends out like a satellite thing?
No, it's not. It just releases a frequency.
A radio
signal
frequency.
at a certain frequency.
Right, I've just collected the last package that we needed to get today. That was long. 45 minutes, bro. Okay, we're leaving the Wonderbug here. It hasn't been the most productive day, but we have got the things we needed. And now we're heading back to Simi Valley, which is just north of LA, before we head off tomorrow to San Francisco, hopefully. We've arrived at Lindsay's house. She's kindly putting us up tonight. We stayed at the place she was house sitting last night, and now we're in a different place. So we're basically just in the garage. I'm gonna be sleeping on this sofa. I guess we're gonna have to get used to staying somewhere different every night, which I'm kind of used to anyway. But yeah, this is gonna be next level, just like staying with different people. I'm hoping most of the accommodation we have over the next 3 months is staying with you guys in the different places we're stopping. Occasionally we might need a nice relaxing hotel to like recuperate, but yeah, this is cool. We can probably sort through all our stuff. So the plan is we're gonna get all the gear we sorted through and put it in this bag. Hopefully we can fit it all in there. And then we'll each have a small bag with our clothes and maybe laptops and stuff. But yeah, it's looking good. And then we'll leave all the extra stuff here at Lindsay's house, if that's cool. Is that cool?
I think it's going to be interesting to see how much we have left of this file.
Yeah. Right, it's time to go to bed. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Peace out. Enjoy life. Live the adventure. Boom.